my Canasta friends, welcome to Canasta Class Clinic. In this video we'll be discussing basics, tips, and strategies all about canasta as we play on real canasta. Our topic in this video is 7 keys to confident canasta. Please put your questions in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer. Or if you have any suggestions on a topic or something you would like me to discuss, please also put that in the comments below. During play on real canasta, if there's something you would do differently or a suggestion on how to play the hand, please put that in the comments below. Let's get on with our topic and learn and grow together as canasta players. Please be sure to subscribe. Click the subscribe button so that you can get notifications when I post new videos, and you can also check out past lives here by going to the magnifying glass and searching a topic that you need further information on or that you want to brush up on your skills. Again, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. Our topic, 7 keys for confident canasta. I created this little acoustic poem to help you remember key points for confident canasta. C, clean triple. On your opening meld, you're required to have a clean triple, and your additional points for that to come up to your requirement of 125, 155, or 180, you can make mixed. Please make sure that when you're playing your game that you don't need to start counting points until you accumulate your clean triple. A, always double count your initial meld. When you have your clean triple and the additional points for your opening meld, place the cards face down on the table and count them face down before you place them face up. Be sure to pay attention to what your cumulative score is and what your initial opening points are, 125, 155, or 180. If you miscount your points and they're face up, you will receive a 10-point penalty, and then you will have to go for 135 or 165 or 190. N, nail signaling your partner. Be sure to always hold 2 sevens and 2 aces, and when you discard one, you're going to be the holder of those cards. You're telling your partner that she does not need to hold any sevens or aces. Be mindful to count how many sevens or aces are distributed in the discard pile. A, ace your aces. Using 3 aces for a clean triple is not a good idea for your initial meld requirement. If you open with clean aces, you need to stay clean. If not completed, you're going to get a penalty of 2,500 points. My advice to you is always meld aces on the initial meld with a wild card or 2. If you do not meld with a wild card on opening and you meld later on in the game, those aces, they must remain clean. S, special hands. On the deal, always look to see if you have the makings for a special hand. So learn your special hands or keep a note card to the side so that you know what special hands your players recognize in your game. Remember, special hands open and close the game. You get special points for the special hand you complete. T, the pick of the pack. Need a pair in your hand always to pick the pack. Pairs are power, so try to keep them. Even if you have 5 of something, lay down 3 and keep a pair, which would be baiting your opponent. They would think that you no longer have that rank. So keep your pairs, remember their power. A, ask the partner to go out. Once a game per team, can you ask your partner to go out? Your partner should say yes unless holding a penalty cards, which meaning they have more than 2 sevens or 2 aces in their hand. So remember this canasta acoustic poem, and hopefully you'll remember 7 keys for a confident canasta player. Be sure to connect with me. As I mentioned, be sure to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and thank you for always subscribing. Please give me a thumbs up for the topics that you enjoy and share with your Canasta friends so each of us can build as Canasta players and get better. Please put any comments below. I'm always sure to read them and answer any questions you have. Thank you for always being here and being a part of Canasta Class channel. It means the world to me to show how much you love and support me, and it helps our channel grow based on your needs on tutorials and education for free at Canasta Class. Thank you again, and be sure to subscribe. Let's head on over to Real Canasta. On Real Canasta, we're going to click New Game. We're going to play fast. 5 cards, meaning we have to have 5 of a rank before we can add a wild. And we're going to play invisible mode so that I can talk and not get disrupted by other players. We're going to play against the computer. Let's start our game. On opening, you're going to arrange your cards by rank. You're going to pick a card, and then you're going to discard a low card. We'll start with a 6. You're going to try to match your partner and be sure to discard cards that your partner's discarding. So when one of you open, then you'll be a good match to each other. My opponent put out a 9 and ace, so if I had any 9s and aces, I could discard, but I do not. I'm going to still continue to use a low card, so I'm going to discard a 5. We have a pair. We have our clean triple, so we have 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. We're short points. Let's get rid of the 8. My partner threw out a queen. I'm going to throw out a queen. We only have 110. We're still short. 120. Let's throw out this 10. We also have the makings of a special hand. If I get a 2, 7, or 4, I will have a special hand. Now my partner has opened, so in a live game, typically we're no longer allowed to go for special hands, but on the computer they give you a courtesy special, so if I get it now, which I did not, I could hit special hand. Unfortunately, we don't really match that great. I do have all these jacks, so I'm going to put them out. So hopefully my partner has a bunch, and I can put out my 4s, and I'm going to get rid of my king. I do have wild cards that I'll use on the next turn. That was 1 7 in the deck. 2 7s. And I'll go ahead and close the 4s. I can't add my other wild here because there's only 4 of the rank. That means actual cards. There's 5 altogether, but only 4 10s. Continue to get rid of the other king. We already got our 2 canastas. That's what we're working towards, and we achieved that. Get rid of the 9. That is a fresh card. Oh, you know what? 5 would be better because they have 5 of a rank. They can't pick the pack because that would make 8. Aces will be next. Once the turn card comes, you have 2 more turns as long as all the 3s are out, and all the 3s are out. I'm going to get rid of the ace. It's my high card. the 6 out, and 9s and 8s are closed. And I can't pick the pack, I don't have a pair, so I'm going to end this round. So we got a score of 1,425. They got a score of 2,825. We're going to continue until someone gets 8,500 points. We're both at 125. We're going to sort our cards by rank. No wild cards, so it's a good time to look if you have the makings of a special hand. I'm going to get rid of a 4. And on Real Canasta, if you click the gear here, you can look for special hands right here, and it will tell you all their special hands. You can also print this out and have it on the table next to you. It is a little dangerous to keep these 3 aces, but we're both only at 125. Now you can look back 3 cards to see what the person on you gave. If they did a 10, I want to keep my 10, so I'll stick with the 5. And it's a gamble. That's why we have no wild cards. They got a special of wilds. So that's 2 7s in the deck. I'm sure they'll have more of these, but I want to keep what I have. 3 7s. I'm trying to make a special hand. We need one more card. We either need a king, a queen, or a 9 for the special hand of zip code. And there it is. We have our special hand. 4 3 3 pair pair. And they got a penalty for 7s of 1,500 points. So we're at 3,925 and they're at 5,380. They will be going for 180 and we are going for 155. Sort your cards by rank. Put out your 3. Pick a card for your turn. And I'm going to get rid of some of these low cards, although it does have the makings of a special hand again. But I'm going to get rid of the low cards. There's 2 7s in there already. Again, no wild cards for me. 3 7s. Looking to make special hand again. Boy, everybody's having a tough time. Up there she goes. No wilds again. I'm gonna get rid of my ace also. That's 3 7s, 2 aces. 4 7s. 4 7s, 4 aces. That's 5 aces. We need one more for a special hand. Hopefully get a jack, queen, or king. Wow, they're killing it. They probably just won this game. Unless I can get them with the sevens. You don't need a six. You still can use a closed canasta in a special hand, so if fives are closed, we can still use them. Gonna have to hold on to that seven. I don't want to give them sevens also, although I think they won the game. Let's put out our queens. They actually killed us. They got a score of 13,115 and we got 3,115. That's a bummer. We just never had any wilds. They had all the wilds in 2 games. Sometimes that's just the way the cards fall. Let's play one more game since that was a quick one. Let's see if we can beat them. Sort your cards by rank. Pick a card. Oh, we almost have all pairs. Let's get rid of the queen. So there's one called Miami pairs, which is pair of jokers, pairs of twos, pairs of aces. We need pairs of sevens. So we're missing a part of a pair. It's probably not going to work out. There's our clean triple. I'm going to go ahead and keep that. And we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20. We have plenty to open. Maybe we could pick the pack. There's a pair of fours. Let's pick it. So you have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And we need 25 more points. Let's put out this with the fours. And I kept the 8 in hopes that we get another pair of 8s that we can maybe pick the pack. I'm going to put out these other fours. Maybe my partner has one wild and we can close it. We have all these beautiful kings. We have some queens. I'm keeping a pair of kings to be able to pick the pack, although I doubt that they're gonna, actually let's put the kings out. They're never gonna throw me a king. And put out my 8. I was hoping to get another pair from the pack. And let's get rid of the 6. 1, 7. 1, 7, 1 ace. My opponent threw out a 7. I'm going to throw out a 5. I'm going to throw out my 9s next. 2 7s. Put out my jacks because we have 2 canastas. We're trying to get out of this game. Oh, another jack, and then I can add my wilds, and let's get rid of the ace. A 6. got the final jack. That worked out perfect. So we're at 2,205 and they're at 1,910. Pretty close game. We're both at 125. Put out your threes. Pick a card for your turn. Remember, you want to hold on to 2 sevens and 2 aces, and then we'll get rid of a low card. We have to get 125. We have our clean triple. So we have 110, 140 points. So I can open. I'm hoping they'll discard. Oh, they came out with 10, so I'm going to open. Okay, let's see if we could do this without aces. I don't think we can. We have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20. We need those aces. So let's put out our aces. I'm only going to put one wild card on them. Put out my 10s. And then put out my queens. And get rid of my king. Oh, he didn't have a king. Oh, bummer. Let's get rid of the 2. We got a canasta and get rid of the king. And let's get rid of the king. Oh, sweet. Everybody just keeps picking. Oh, I should have put my 2 queens down. I'll do that next. That was my error. So I can't take this queen and meld it because I don't have a proper discard on an empty tray. So, and I would be able to take the queen anyway. This would give us 8 queens. So I'm going to have to pick a card, and I'm going to put the 2 queens out to close it and discard a 7. It's 1 7, 2 sevens. So we're at 3,790, they're 4,000, we're both at 155. On to the next round. Oh, no wild cards, that's a bummer. So you look for a special hand. We have pairs. Put out your 3, pick one for your turn, and that just busted our pairs. We're looking for 155. So we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. Oh, my partner's opening. Beautiful. Not a bad match. I don't have a pair of 8s. I'm going to go ahead and put out my 4s and my 1 king and my 1 8. And I'm going to get rid of this 1 ace. So 1 8 ace. Got to keep count. I'm telling my partner I have 2. I can take the pack. And let's put out our 6s. We don't need, and the king. And we can go ahead and close the kings. And we have a natural of 4s. And let's get rid of, we can't get rid of an ace on an empty deck. Let's put out the jack. Now we gotta get rid of these aces. close the sixes. Get rid of our ace. One ace. Two aces. Oh, good for them. They got a special hand, but thank God we got rid of our aces. Otherwise, we would have had a penalty. We're safe with just two aces. Good for them. They got a special hand of pairs. No wild cards, so they have random pairs, and it was nice. No duplicates. They have to be individual pairs. So we're both at 180 now. We're over 5,000. Boy, just no luck with the wild cards. I mean, I did have two last, but I only have one now. Put out your three. Pick a new card. And let's get rid of these low cards. We have to get all the way to 180. Again, maybe try to watch your partner at this point and try to discard what they're discarding if you can. Oh, we have 100 points there. Let's say 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. We're at 160. Let's get rid of a high card. $170. Need 10 more points. 1-7. One ace. Two sevens. Three sevens. It's not helping us. Alright, we're going to get rid of this ace next. Oh, even the eights, maybe. Oh, we kept the other six. Let's get rid of the 8. We have 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. We needed 10 more points. Just don't have it. Bummer. We also could have went for a special hand of 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, but we just didn't have it. Okay, we're both still at 180. They're creeping up higher. Hope we can come around this hand. Oh, we get some wilds. We have 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 55. These fours aren't helping us. My partner did a 5, I did a 5. Oh, queen. Ugh, these low cards. Maybe we can go for pairs. That's 2 sevens, 3 sevens. So we have 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Not even close. Let's get rid of these 4s. Oh, all these 3s. Oh boy, that's probably game. All those 3s are going to be a negative towards us if we don't get one canasta. Oh boy. You gotta watch where your opponents are because we have to get rid of one ace. We don't want to get stuck with it. Oh, my partner's opening, yay. Oh, and aces, we have them. Ugh, they're just cleaning house. Okay, putting out my aces, my 9, my queens, and let's get rid of the jacks. Can't add wild cards anywhere. At least they cleared us, but they won. Can't do anything with this. 10s of jacks are closed. Oh, I was able to get another canasta. We get those 3s. That's a lovely thing. And I'll get rid of the 10. We did get all of those 3s, which we got 1,000 points for those 3s, which is a wonderful thing. But we were too far behind to be able to match up to the score, and they just killed it. Picking that pack, those pairs are power, and they just nailed it with all of their canastas. Congratulations to the other team. And so today was not a good day. We did get some nice canastas during the game, but just not enough points to be the winners. I thank you for joining me, and if you have any questions, you can reach out to me at mahjongclass@yahoo.com. We're here every Monday at 6:30. I post a new video, and be sure if you're interested in Mahjong, you check us out on Tuesdays at 6:30 for a new video, and it's called Mahjong Class. So this channel is Canasta Class. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next week with a new topic. Good night, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.